Last time on RPG. So you guys arrived at the beautiful Dynamo City, and after navigating a train station, almost immediately got in trouble with the police. Fuck the police. So you guys sort of had a little run-in with the cops. Some trouble with papers and the lack of certain lobsters carrying them.
Not the
Where am I getting put dude?
But then eventually, after most of you running away and Armor X kind of chasing after getting intimidated by a cop, you guys all kind of had a little standoff when you heard like a big explosion from a nearby electronics shop, only to find that someone inside had been kind of like using the electricity from the electronics to just sort of zap the hell out of people. So you took care of that. You beat the crap out of that guy. Really cool, might I add.
I punched him in the face and he died.
He didn't die.
I think he died.
And some police caught up with you, not to arrest you, but to instead sort of take you to Alpha Prime Agency, the agency that you guys have all been accepted to. And we're going to start this session off with we're going to start the session off. You guys are in like a large kind of sort of police cruiser, except for Armor X, who I believe you said, Cynical, that he was taking his bike.
That he was.
He basically just followed behind.
And you approach this big kind of like this big like gleaming like glass fronted building with like various like towers behind it. And you just see like in front there's various heroes in costume kind of like milling about and sort of talking and coming in and out. And the car stops, and one of the people in the car, the officer Felicitas, the sort of like police chief that met you in the electronics shop, kind of turns and goes, "All right, well, this looks like your stop."
Thanks for the lift.
Yeah.
Of course. Have a good first day at the agency.
I'll leave like 10 cigarette butts just on the seat.
She gives you kind of a look, but is doesn't really say anything.
I like eat them on my way out.
What the fuck?
I'm a bottom feeder, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get the nutrition where I can.
You could say he's a filter feeder.
Oh, that's actually good.
That is actually good.
Armrex parks his bike, but as soon as he does so, the bike disassembles itself again. Doesn't want to pay for parking.
Very fair.
The car sort of like starts up, getting ready to leave, and the officer kind of waves for a moment and just goes, "Have a good first day. Have a good first day, gentlemen. And listen, we got a call at the station a while ago about some trouble at a train station. You guys try and stay out of trouble. You know?"
Damn, that's unfortunate. So many ruffians nowadays.
Yeah. I don't know who would try to rough up anyone at a train station.
I get
We'll make.
I'm gonna make you flip. I'm gonna make you flip charm lying for that.
I don't even know what the room is anymore.
Just Doc on me as well.
I think just Doc.
It-
Can,
Also, it's at the top. It's at the top of our
Yeah.
PG chat, Doc.
oh, there it is. I thought it was pinned.
Are we all healed and shit?
Yes, you guys are all healed at this
Oh
point.
shit! I need to open up my character sheet.
What do you want me to flip?
Flip charm lying for me.
I gotta open my character sheet too. If I remember where I saved it. Somewhere. Pictures? No. Downloads. I think I was kind of flipping wrong last week.
What do you mean?
Were you?
Maybe. I only used the points that I filled in, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Were you not doing that?
I think I was flipping an extra.
Well, you get an
What do
extra
you
if
mean?
you're healthy.
Oh, then yeah,
Yeah.
oh, that works then.
If you're talking about the attributes, that dot with the symbol in it is still a
It's
dot.
confusing, but it does count as one filled in.
Oh, that
'Cause
does count as
Everyone
Yeah.
gets one in each attribute by default.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, then I was flipping good. I might have just missed a couple healthies.
Cool.
Okay, so you said charm lying.
Yeah, charm lying.
I feel like there should be a better indicator that those count as one attribute point, but I have no idea how you'd change it.
So I
I-
just flip 3 then for two charm and fuck. Is fuck me? It must
Two
be.
charm.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you're fuck.
Although I do
You are
think
fuck.
it would be FUK. I
Yeah.
believe
That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
I believe his last name starts with a K and not a
It's,
C.
yeah, it's Klaus. Yeah. So 2 for charm. What happened to my cards?
What?
2 for charm and then 1 for being healthy.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you have no lying.
Yeah, I don't have any lying.
That's surprising. Your character doesn't honestly have any lying.
I was gonna put it in there and then I didn't at the last second. I think I went with streetwise instead.
Mm.
And
Not a bad
sneaking.
thing to pick.
And sneaking. It was between sneaking and lying.
It's
She's
fair.
got
He
to
se-
like.
So-
Okay.
So I got a 1 pass.
He seems a bit more like a sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
The guy that uses fire, yeah, he's like a total stealth guy.
Well, it's so I can steal consumables from people's houses and heal myself.
Ah,
He sort of
Shit.
she Felicitas gives you a very sort of unamused look and just goes, listen, all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, we don't like to arrest. I don't want the next time we meet to be me arresting you. Can you do me that at least?
I just give her a wink and kind of like do the finger guns at her.
Do the ends of your fingers start smoking because you have fire powers?
Yeah. And then I put it out on my tongue.
Gross.
Her her response is just kind of like sitting back and like having the windows rolled up as the car drives away.
And she says,
Oh, God,
"Toodaloo,
dude.
motherfucker."
No. It's just
All right,
that
so
exchange went well.
It did. I like it. Then I say
So-
to the guys, "I'm gonna get her number later."
all right, so you guys head inside. You guys head inside the building into this like very sort of grand kind of just very sort of like shiny looking foyer. It's very chrome. And as people as heroes kind of just like move around and like go to different places, you notice that there's like a reception desk with what looks to be someone just sort of like asleep on it.
Armor X will walk up to it. Is there like a bell or
I want to blow
Anything.
bubbles in their ear.
You want to blow bubbles in their ear.
Is there
Yeah,
like
like
a
kind
is there a
kinda
bell
climb
I
up
can
on
ring,
'em.
or can I just lightly tap like their shoulder or something?
Well, hold on. We have like an actual action, which I think takes precedence to looking for a button. What would be blowing bubbles in someone's ear?
of. I want to climb on him, like blow bubbles in his ear.
I think that'd be like sneaking and
Sneaking.
presence. Yeah, because you're gonna sneakily do it. You're not just gonna. If you're sleeping, you don't want to wake them up before the bubbles get to them.
Give me presence and biology.
Presence in biology. Okay. I need to check something real quick.
Okay.
Are the hero points up to date, dude?
Um,
I think so.
is
They
is
should be.
Doc is Doc there?
Yeah.
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 Then yeah, they're up to
Makes
date.
sense. Makes sense.
Everyone has 4
Alright.
apparently.
Yeah, I think everyone
I
got 2
will-
last time.
I'm gonna need one right now. Ooh, great, dude.
You
Big
got it.
I got it, dude. I fucking got it, dude.
You're too charmed. This guy's too.
Yeah,
you're
crit
too-
3. I have 2 charms now.
You do that fucking gross thing that crustaceans do with their fucking like weird like finger mouths, and they just kind of like shuffle. They shuffle, and it just a stream of bubbles just like flies into this guy's ear with like several like with several just like wet but pretty quiet pops. and he just kind of like shoots awake, and he just sort of puts his hands up and just sort of like messes around with things on the desk, and he just goes, "No, I'm sorry, I wasn't sleeping. I was just looking for something."
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. So you can now see that he's sort of just like, it's just kind of like, he's just sort of like this very kind of like paled, droopy-eyed, like younger guy. He just kind of looks at you guys and he's just like, "Hey, you're not gonna tell the boss I was sleeping, right? I'm like super not supposed to do that."
Nah, but
No.
I used to fire guys like you, so watch out.
I'm just wondering. This is my first day here. Is there someone I can talk to? I have all
I
my
blow-
papers.
I blow bubbles in his ear again.
Can I knock Larry off the table, off the desk? He's interrupting me.
Give me give me just a pure brawn flip.
Okay.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Well, 2 successes and a joker.
Larry, could you also give me a brawn flip?
One success.
All right. You kind of like you motion your hand to kind of brush Larry off the table, and Larry, you with almost like preternatural reflexes are just sort of like without even thinking, like lunge a claw forward and snap it onto one of Armor X's fingers.
What the hell, man?
Cynical, take 1 damage.
Can I like swing my arm in one direction, like just backhand my arm into the air to send him flying?
I hold on.
I'm gonna say for 2 successes and a joker, you can like flail your arm as Larry kind of like has it latched on, as sort of latched onto it.
While this is all going on.
So
I
do
feel-
my
I feel
two
like,
successes not count for anything?
No.
Fuck you.
It's 2 successes and a Joker, man. Come on.
Well, it keeps interrupting me.
Is that what you're saying?
While this these shenanigans are going on, I feel like Kaboom just walks up to the desk and he's like, "Hey, ignore them. Where are we supposed to be going? We're new here."
He kind of he sort of like just sort of looks around with just like a very kind of confused and tired look on his face. And he just ends up kind of and he just starts like tapping away at the computer on his desk, and he just, "Oh, you guys are the ones that were just accepted." Yeah.
That's
I
it. No shit, Sherlock.
You couldn't tell.
We get a lot of people in here. I'm not really good with faces. He kind of he sort of like scratches his head and just goes, "Well, if you're new here, then it's probably the aptitude testing. You just go into that hallway over there. Some people will direct you." He just sort of like points off to the right.
Have a good nap.
Like, yeah, thanks.
I like superheat my hand, and then I reach over to shake his hand to see if he
Can I stop him if I notice? Just come on. You're just being a dick.
I mean,
come on.
he is fucked.
Nah. Can I see if I can stop him if I notice this single?
This guy fucks, dude.
Okay, give me all right, fuck, give me brawn sneaking.
Okay.
Brawn
Two.
sneaking.
And I'm healthy, so shit. I got nothing.
Ooh,
I got
alright.
nothing.
I'm not even gonna make cynical flip for that. I'm gonna say Armor X, you noticed that.
I
and you
whack
just,
his heated hand with Larry like the backhand just to knock it off course.
yeah.
And to get Larry off my hand.
I just kind of roll my eyes, say, "You never let me have any fun."
Well, everything you do is like the polar opposite of heroic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are you even here?
I got
Hold up, I'll just be a sec.
issues, man.
Well, work them out on your own time. Don't take them out on. Well, work 'em-
I've got issues, man.
Armor X will get like right up in his face and go, "Well, work them out on your own time. Don't take them out on other people."
I touch
pointing a
my
finger.
hand. I touch
I
my
grab
hand to
his-
his face.
Can I grab his wrist before he does? No, I have my helmet on, so you won't even be hitting my real face. Fuck you.
Alright, back.
It just leaves like a charred mark on your face.
Yeah.
Well, can I grab his wrist before he does it?
Yeah, sure. Give me brawn agility.
I knew this is how me and Cynical would end up.
What the fuck? Really? This early? Fuck you, game.
Hey.
That's both Jokers out for you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Take
Cynical, take one more damage as you grab the superheated hand as opposed to the wrist.
God damn it. God damn it.
I just kind of chuckle and shrug my shoulders. Start walking towards the aptitude testing.
All right.
Sorry, Cynical.
So as you guys kind of reach the testing areas, you're all kind of you guys get kind of like separated as you're sent to like multiple different sort of like testing bays. And the first thing that happens is you kind of like stand in these sort of like just these kind of like these there's sort of these like circular rooms, and then just these iBots come out and just sort of like start kind of like running kind of like glowing blue kind of laser lights over you with just some like very like diagnostic sounding beeping, like some very
I kind of swat at him.
Beep.
they very adeptly kind of avoid you,
Okay.
and eventually they sort of go back into the walls, and you guys eventually get directions to various rooms which you go and follow, and we're gonna go down the line in a little list.
I like lists.
Do we have any volunteers, or should we make this entirely up to the spinner or something?
I'll go first.
All right. So Armor X, you kind of you wait for a while, and eventually in this sort of like it's a very I know you'll know what I mean when I say it's a very danger room kind of area.
Oh yeah. So it's like it makes like holographic obstacles. It's sort of like just big one empty room. Oh no,
Yeah.
Danger Room also had like stuff that came out of the walls and the floors and the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. Just the sort of for the people who are less comically inclined than cynical, if you're not aware of the danger room, it's kind of this like white kind of very tiled room that has like holographic shit and various like just things that could come out. It's basically meant for like training.
It's a big
enough.
it's the big like training thing that the X-Men use.
Alright.
And eventually after a moment of waiting, you see a door open, and this just sort of like towering figure wearing like just sort of comes in. He's just this like very large like muscular man with some like sort of like black feathered hair, and his outfit mainly consists of like a big heavy looking coat, and he's just sort of like covered in like bandages. And he just kind of addresses you, and he just goes.
Good to meet
He brings like a big hand towards you, and he just goes, "Hey friend, how's it going?"
Armor X will reciprocate the handshake. Hi.
I can't
I'm
wait for
Armor
this.
X.
He shakes your hand and just goes, "Blood Rage. You're not from Dynamo City, are you?"
No, this is my first time. I'm not from like out in the country, but this is the first time of being in this big hub city.
No worries. You'll get the hang of things around here.
It's been a long day.
Well, I hope you're ready for a lot of those, man, because that's all this job's about.
Yep. All right. So how does this work?
Well, based on I wanted to come see you personally, because based on your diagnostics, I think you got what it takes to be a real proper hero. You know, it's not all about the fancy moves and beating the shit out of people. You gotta have a little panache while you do it.
Of course.
He kind of snaps his finger, and sort of like a kind of like dummy kind of appears out of the floor. He just goes, "Go ahead, man. Show me what you got. Give this guy a quick finishing blow and make it flashy."
Okay, Armor X is going to do a triple jump into the air, and then as he's flying down into the dummy, he's going to have his like jet booster for his kicks, spin him in a tornado-like move, and just hit the dummy multiple times before he can land.
All right, that sounds like brawn and agility. Or not brawn and agility, agility and melee.
Okay. And that's the healthy. I am going to use a hero point. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Ooh.
Worth it.
So that's
Very
Armor X
I have one
is-
charm,
Okay.
but it's still a crit, which means it's still cool.
So I'm gonna say it goes off mostly how you describe, but rather than multiple hits, it's kind of just like a singular one that just sort of sends the thing flying backwards.
But it's still a pretty good spin, though.
It's a pretty good spin. It's definitely the spin's definitely the highlight. And Blood Rage kind of just like he just kind of leans back for a moment and he just goes, not too bad, not too bad. You got potential, man. But let me show you how it's done. And he kind of he goes over and he kind of like picks
I
up
want
the
you to-
dummy.
Can you flip this to see how he does?
Oh no, these guys aren't flipping. They're too cool.
Oh,
They're
come
professionals.
on. Come on.
They're the professionals.
Okay.
his superpower is he skips flips.
Okay.
I want that superpower.
That's his ultimate.
That's the superpower, dude.
So you notice that like he goes to like sort of like pick up the dummy, and you notice that kind of like underneath sort of the bandaged parts of his like arms and torso, there's just this sort of like kind of just like very like faint kind of like red glow. Like almost like his and you can see on his face like the like sort of like the veins on his neck sort of have this like red glow coming from them, almost like you can like see the blood like moving inside of his body. And he just grabs this dummy and he just sort of he tosses it into the air and then jumps up after it and just sends like and just punches it back into the ground, leaving like this big impact crater. And then just sort of lands very heavily towards you. It just was like a sort of like a heavy, a hearty like little smack on the back. He's just kind of like, see, one day you'll be doing shit like this. Maybe. Probably not.
That is how it. Oh, okay. That is
All right.
definitely how it's done, though.
You're telling me. Hey, man, you got potential though. Work on it.
Thanks.
I've seen what I've needed to though. Someone will be with you pretty soon. And as he leaves, let's return. Let's who? Well, you know what? Who wants to go next?
That was my entire session?
No. Well,
Oh, no. Okay.
it's.
I'll
I
go
mean, this is
next.
more just like a final like.
Meeting.
They're just sort of like testing particular things. This is mainly just a portion where you guys each get to do a cool thing that I wanted to do.
And
Hell
also
yeah.
set up some NPCs.
I like this.
I'll go next.
Okay.
The Quark.
So so you're just kind of like you're just kind of standing there. I picture Croc just sort of like impatiently kind of just like standing there like waiting, like tapping his feet.
I imagine him against the wall. Like
Checking
leaning
his
against
Yeah.
the wall.
Wondering whether to pull out a cigar.
When the door opens and two people walk in. The first is the first is it can only be described as a man with a purple octopus for a head that is absolutely armed to the teeth. And
Armed to his octopus teeth, or
octopus
Just
have
figuratively armed to his teeth. He has
Does he look
they have
like
beaks.
does
They
he look
do.
like Octodad that from the video game?
That's honestly exactly what I envisioned.
teeth. He looks okay. Picture Octodad, but rather than like he's like an octopus with like octopus arms and legs, he's just got like the octopus tentacles like sort of like hanging down, like draped over his body.
Ah, that's cool.
okay.
and standing next to him is just like sort of like a smiling, like very sharply dressed young woman. And as the octopus-headed man speaks, he goes.
He
And,
talks like Octodad.
and the person next to him says, Master. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check I need to remember my notes for what everyone's named.
Hey, you wrote down notes for once.
Yeah, there's a lot of NPCs, so I needed to.
I'm excited.
Do we have music for this portion, by the way?
Jeez, we should, huh? What's it?
Yeah, kind of a weird one.
Well, fuck.
Damn, Shoddy.
I mean, it's fine.
It's fine. I just.
Oh no, I don't. Music. I should come up with some like.
Dingle, you had 2 weeks.
Dingle.
I'll believe you picked something great on the fly, though. Maybe some like Imagine Dragon Minecraft parodies.
No. Fuck off.
Well, fuck. What's good music for like something like this?
I don't know.
Training ground music. I don't know.
We could just continue.
Let's just continue for right now.
Sure.
The okay, so the Chargers woman, she kind of like she then addresses you and just goes, fuck.
He goes, "Fuck."
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of sorts.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. So she addresses you and she just goes, Master Octagon would like to welcome you into Alpha Prime Agency.
I love the name.
Yeah, that's good and all. When do I get to become a hero?
Master Octagon noticed from your scan that you share his enjoyment of firearms, and he would like to have a test of aim, so to speak.
The croc immediately becomes like switches from disinterested to be like actually getting up off the wall.
So Octagon steps up first, and you just see like a lot of like floating targets kind of just come out of the walls, like some of like villains and monsters, some of like scared civilians. And he very quickly reaches for his guns. He grabs the two pistols off of the holsters at his side, as well as 8 more from his with his tentacled arms.
Oh, that's so cool.
And just lets out just like a storm of shots, just like very expertly hitting like the monster and villain targets while avoiding the civilian ones. And afterwards, he holsters his guns with 8 very cool spins, and then turns to you with a. Your turn, if you would please.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. I could use someone like you. I'll toss him my business card.
He quick draw shoots it out of the air.
Ah, you're one of those
This would be-
guys, huh?
This would be better with flips.
Well, I'll win you over. Pull out the Tommy.
All right, give me. We can make it brawn and agility, or brawn and firearms.
Eight plus 1.
He's flipping.
Hello?
Holy shit.
Drive? More. Jesus. Alright. That's the number cards out of the way.
Lots of number cards.
Is that all your drive?
Nah,
Used 5 out of
I
this.
didn't want to use it all.
Don't forget you still have jokers in there.
Exactly.
Probably why you opted to use 5 instead of
Alright,
all
see what I can do with 2.
All right. Yours rather than a shooting gallery is more of just like a spray.
But he hits the targets.
You hit a good number of targets. Not all of them are the targets you were supposed to hit, but you hit a good number.
How's that? I got more than you.
He's just and it shows promise.
Well, thank you.
Shit, I really want a fucking song for this.
He really wants a fucking.
I can give her one of those.
I was thinking this place would be like a Porcel Lab,
Is-
kinda.
are-
I don't know
are
if
the
any,
rest of
I don't know if any of those songs would fit.
Are the rest of us still in the little tubes?
Wait, hold on. This is at least like not silence.
I like not silence.
This works.
Okay. I think. All right. So, which one is next?
Guess I'll go.
Let's see. Fuck.
Yeah, see fuck in action.
So, eventually, you come in and just this sort of like this dude comes in with just kind of this. He's kind of just like a bald, shirtless guy. And he addresses you and he sets a hand out and he goes, "Hey man, nice to meet you."
I superheat my hand. And I go, yeah, sure.
He, seeing that your hand is superheated, he kind of takes it. He grabs you more by the forearm and kind of runs his hand along it, and your whole forearm just erupts into flames.
Nice. I
He
light a
that-
cigarette with the flames and puff the smoke in his face.
Because he points at you, he's like, going for me?
Yeah, I hand him a smoke.
He takes one and he kind of like he brushes it sort of like against his like chest, and it like the cigarette like lights, and he puts it in his mouth. He goes,
Like, what are you, a human match or something?
strike point, the human matchbox, baby.
I'm like, hey.
I hear you like to heat shit up, man.
I mean, I'm just kind of what I do, I guess. Not that I like to do it, but it's in the tables. It's in the cards, you know?
Well, why don't you
I-
heat it up with this? And he kind of he points to the danger room, and just this sort of it's just this like very kind of like big sort of oversized dummy comes out and just goes, think you can light this one up?
I just kind of, And I cock a big loogie, and I spit it on it. The loogie's on fire, obviously. just kind of just spit one on it, see if it lights up or not.
Not quite.
No? You sure?
Well, all right. You know what? Give me
I want to see how flammable it is.
give me brawn bio.
Oh shit, that's just.
Perfect flip. Sheesh.
Oh shit! Flips 3 successes.
You know what? You start like a pretty good fire on this thing's chest.
Yeah, I'm like, that's how it's done. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, did someone leave?
Brown.
Oh shit.
Apparently.
Oh, there he goes.
I'm guessing he was switching from like phone or something.
Not too bad, but how's this? And he kind of jumps forward and just sort of jumps forward in a way that when he lands, he kind of slides his whole body down this thing and just erupts it into flames.
Nice. I like that. And I kind of, I just go up and with a flaming fist punch the bear.
Yeah, fuck it. You can give me brawn melee for that as well.
What's my melee? 5.
It's you rear back for a punch, and then you see that this flame is like really going, and you kind of just like, okay, you know what?
I just at that point I just hug it, just embrace.
All right, we'll keep it moving with Kaboom. Just
Kaboom!
boom. You're standing there, and you just eventually you just hear these sort of like pretty heavy footsteps, and you see this just like very kind of like you see this like very sort of like portly kind of like weirdly like he's very bottom heavy is the best way to describe him.
Okay.
And he just kind of approaches you and just goes, Ah, hello. You are Kaboom.
That I am.
I hear you deal in explosions.
Well, it's more fun that way. Keeps things exciting.
Well, let's make things fun then. And he steps into the white kind of danger roomy area, and he just sort of takes up a stance, and he just sort of like pats his belly, and he's just like, one right here.
Right there?
Go ahead, don't be shy.
All right. It's gonna. I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
This is a Brawn Explosives if I've ever seen it.
If you've ever seen one, place his hand right on his tummy. And I'm healthy. And just let's overload that shit with as much energy as I can give him. Which
This is why
at a
Kaboom
0
is great.
point, and a drive or 2 or 3.
I need to see what
There we
exactly
go.
Zell's ultimate does
There
again.
we go. There we go.
There we go.
Is his
Now that is
Jokers
a
have
fucking
more
flip.
explosive power?
So that is you're 4 charm, right?
I am max charm. That's what you
Oh my
need for
crit
Desperado.
as well?
That is 7 successes and a joker.
Wait,
And
5,
his Joker
6,
adds
7,
2
8.
successes.
It'd be 8 with the Joker.
Oh, right. Okay.
It is 8 with the joker, isn't it? So you not wanting to disappoint, I'm picturing you. I'm picturing Kaboom making kind of a motion at the top of your head as if pulling a pin, and then just
Oh, I like that.
and then just jumping forward and just putting yourself into kind of like a cannonball position as if you're throwing yourself as a grenade. And in this position, you can kind of just like because you have so much contact with yourself, you're able to kind of just supercharge yourself to use as the explosion. And you collide center mass with this guy and just let out just a massive explosion in this room that just shakes the room.
Kaboom!
I think go ahead and take 8 damage.
Will do.
Worth it.
Absolutely.
And as the dust kind of and smoke kind of clears, you just sort of like you look up and you see like you see this dude. He's kind of like standing there with this sort of just like very just sort of shocked expression on his face that like looks like it's like almost painted on his face. And but the impact zone is very strange. It's almost like you punched holes through like a very layered body. And eventually he sort of like without the face changing the expression, he lifts an arm and he kind of pulls he just sort of like pulls the layers off of him and sort of steps out of the other ones, almost as if this man was like a big Matryoshka doll. And he kind of jumps out of his own body, and he just goes, "Some impressive firepower. Not too shabby.
Only the best.
But hey, leave some work for the villains, eh?" He says, pointing at your very charred body.
Yeah, I'll walk it off.
Just the mental image that it's Wario as well. Looking amazing.
Yeah. And last but not least is Larry, where you're just kind of you're sitting. I pictured that they were kind enough to provide a room with sort of like a big table for you to sort of stand on. Okay, yeah.
I was expecting like a fish tank.
Yeah. The table makes it look like he's like a show lobster.
They put rubber bands on my claws and shit.
See if you can snap out of these.
No, it's like Goku's weight training, yeah.
So the door opens, and you see this dude walk in. He looks like a normal kind of like very buff human, except the one thing you immediately notice is that his legs are two more arms.
Interesting.
And he just kind of he points to himself and just goes, "Arm." And then he points to you and goes, "Larry."
I clack my claws. Lobster.
He reaches into a bag he was holding and pulls out, those like grip training things?
Oh yeah.
It's like this absolutely massive one, and just he holds it in his hand and then just closes his like big fist, and just you hear like just the crunching and bending of metal, and then he just drops kind of like a crumpled ball of metal on the floor. And then he pulls out another one and sets it on the table, and he goes, "Your turn."
I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna try to break it in half.
That sounds. Give me brawn melee to break it in half.
Nice. 4 and a joke.
I want to see this.
Wait.
Or 3.
I'm
4.
gonna 0 point, dude. I'm just
It was
gonna
4.
point down.
He put a
Oh.
thing.
Oh, I put one. Oh, whoops.
What?
Right.
What did you do?
He put an ace in the discard pile.
Oh shit.
Hey, that's not my ace.
Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Oh fuck.
that's 5 and a joker.
That it is.
I can break this grip.
You grip it, and you pretty effortlessly are able to like close that. You're pretty effortlessly able to close it, but something about like something about like you're the type who took that like who took Arm's turn as a challenge, and you just
What it
kind of
was.
like you grip and you just keep gripping as hard as you can until you hear kind of like there's a very loud crack. Take 3 damage as you kind of like as you kind of put a big crack in one of your claws. as you sort of like reverse lobster cracker yourself.
Oh.
Sacrifice is necessary for heroism.
Now you have a scar now, that's badass.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
He just sort of takes it from you and he just kind of goes, "Good job." And then just sort of leaves.
I love. Wait, what was this guy's name again? Arms? It was just Arm?
Yeah, this is Arm.
I love
Arm.
it.
I hope Arm is an add-on to our party.
NPCs usually don't join parties for very long.
Arm.
You can hope that they're recurring.
He can be like our mentor.
Well, I want all of them to be recurring. I like all of these characters.
They're
He's my
all-
fucking role model.
So, with that, after a while, so you guys leave your rooms and you're kind of just, you're sort of waiting for a moment, and you all get you all sort of get like, I mean, separately, you guys aren't together yet, but separately, you're all sort of told that the head of the agency just wishes to speak with you. And so, I'm gonna say you guys head there, and after like a few hours, like after at this point being like apart for a few hours, you guys now all sort of like see each other again as you like meet up outside of the agency leader's office.
Hey, the rescue win? I think I won.
I'm gonna say you're still smoking as you say that.
Armor X, with his arms crossed, kind of points with one of his thumbs to Francis and goes, "I'm surprised he's still here. What did you do? Did you not hospitalize your trainer enough?"
You could say we lit up together. And then
Good for
I
you two.
yeah.
I click and clack. I click and clack a whole bunch.
I hand Larry a smoke.
What happened to your claw?
I take it and I ask for a light.
I don't give him the light, just the smoke.
I had
Armor
to
X-
prove myself.
Armor X makes a small lighter with his matter and just lights it up, and then the lighter.
Oh, hell yeah.
dissipates.
Oh, sweet.
But it's got like little X. It's got like a little like X little branding on it.
It's a
Yeah,
little
I'm-
branded lighter.
It's a big lighter. It's a big lighter, but the plastic sheet around it has X on it.
It dissipates after the one use.
He's already got merch.
Armor X can make his own merch.
That's got
That's
no
the
resale
beauty of it.
value.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Yeah, he
Oh my
he
God.
creates merch for someone on the street and walks away, and then like when it gets so far away, it just disintegrates.
It only disintegrates if he wants it to. He can. keep it
Okay.
up fine. His armor, like, I don't know. It's vague.
I thought
Oh,
you only had like so many matter cubes or something.
No, it's kind of vague.
Okay.
The belt helps. Him using the belt helps, if that helps with the vagueness.
Okay.
Does
So-
Armor X notice that Kaboom is smoking?
I'm gonna say, Kaboom.
Probably not hard.
Kaboom looks like he walked out of an explosion because he did.
I don't
Actually
know what
was the
I don't know what form it should take.
Yeah.
I need your help on this, Dingle, but I want to put into practice this. Can Armor X make like a healing item for Kaboom? Even if it's just small? It's just within his character. I know that out of character he'll heal up at some point, but it's just in character.
I'm gonna say, for the sake of my fun, it will be intelligence bio, like any healing item flip. But I get to choose what the item is based on how many successes.
By the way, guys, I don't know if we talked about this, but Armor X is probably going to be the healer because he actually has good intelligence in bio. Not the best, but decent.
A bottle of Neosporin.
Oh. Well, I don't want to. Well, again, I know he'll heal up at some point, but you know, one success.
Technically, don't all healing actions have a lethal one outside of combat?
Oh,
That
so
is
too.
that is only with the that is something
Oh,
specific
that's-
to the medkit items.
I see.
Sorry, Kaboom. This is the best I could do right now.
You make one of those kind of like travel-sized antiseptic sprays and just kind of like
Right at
spritz
him.
them.
Hey, any bit helps. Thanks, bud.
Kaboom, you can heal for 1 health. It stings, but it does disinfect slightly.
The label of the bottle does have an X on it too, by the way.
Armor X branded antiseptic products.
And it dissipates after the use.
You're like selling fucking hand sanitizer.
I mean, it's useful for any situation.
Fucking
This is true.
doctor's masks.
I mean, Brown, it can be useful for a lot of situations.
I
think
was
that
just thinking like COVID-19 scalping. For
No.
shit.
Armor X
You're
tells
making-
fight COVID-19. Armor X goes to Moderna and asks to study the vaccine.
I don't get it.
I don't know what it's like in Canada, but here in America, the vaccine rollout is shit because literally none of the states were ready for it.
Oh. Well, sorry
So-
for not stalling, but I don't know.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm
I'm
no
gonna
longer
say-
in weekend, so
The doors open. The doors to the office open, and you guys take that as a cue to come in.
I step in.
I assume we all step in.
I also
Like
assume I'll
Simon-
step in.
Yeah.
Do we step in at the same time, like in step?
It's like
Sure.
this. It's like the step off the space landing. Like we all step at the same time onto the moon.
One small step for Lobster, one big leap for Larry Kind, dude. Or the other way around. Fuck, dude.
Too late.
Small step for Lobster, dude.
Moment's gone.
Larry,
Move
Larry,
on.
fuck.
Moment's gone. Dingle, continue.
Alright. So, you walk in and you see sitting at the desk is just this dude this guy where his face, it's a normal face, but it's this weird kind of thing where like one half of his face is in like a very like neutral kind of happy expression, and the other one is kind of like twisted into this weird snarl.
Wait, this guy has 2 faces?
He has like 2 half faces.
Oh, so he's Two-Faced.
Yeah, that's
Well-
what I was picturing.
Without the Bernie stuff.
Oh.
I reach for his face with my hand.
Are you actually? Because I'm gonna go grab it again.
I reconsider and I just kind of look at Armor X and like I don't want to deal with this right now and roll my eyes.
Is there an ashtray on
You
the
can't
desk?
see through the helmet, but Armor X does scowl at Francis through the helmet.
So the scowling half of the face and only that half, like the scowling half of the mouth, like speaks while the other half kind of stays still and just kind of goes, "Well, shit. You guys are the new recruits?"
I say,
Ugh.
well, shit. You're the fucking lead guy around here?
The other calmer half of the face responds, "You'll have to excuse my other self. It's been a long day for the both of us." And he gets a bit irritable.
Makes two of us.
I get irritable when I gotta stare down new recruits that look like they couldn't beat the snot out of an unpowered villain.
I don't think there was any snot left to beat.
Claw,
There's
dude.
There's a sigh from the calmer half of the face, and he goes, "Please, sit down. We can discuss things."
I assume we all sit down.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
sit
guys
down.
take.
I'm a lobster.
I kind of just lean
Larry
against
just
the
kind of
closest wall.
rests on like an armrest.
Is there a window I can go look out?
I'm gonna say it's all windows behind him.
Yeah, I walk behind them and just look out the window.
Armor X kind of snarkily says, "Oh, what? You haven't done enough daily brooding today?"
Never enough daily brooding. I melt a hole in the glass. so I can politely, puff my smoke out the window.
What a nice guy.
Well,
There's a way
what,
to open it.
No, you know what? This is a good opportunity. I'm gonna say, the guy sitting at the desk, it almost looks like he kind of like mitoses, and the angry half of him becomes sort of like a full person, and is just gonna like tackle you to the ground. Fuck. He just kind of like he's just sort of like he just sort of like pins you down. He just kind of like
Am I in combat?
not
No.
yet.
Okay.
I
I start to tickle him.
This now full snarling face kind of like gets into your face, and he's just kind of like, "Listen, pal, I don't know where the fuck you blew in from. When you say sit down, you sit down."
I start tickling him a little bit, and I
Oh, roll a tickle.
Give me brawn empathy.
On empathy for a tickle.
It is a very aggressive empathy.
I'm gonna use 2 drive for this as well, just in case.
I like the pre-drive.
Yeah.
I respect that. You got hero points.
No, I was using drive. I don't know what hero points are. I guess
You could use
A hero
I
point
can use them
adds,
like.
once per action. You
a
can't
hero,
use them all
yeah,
like
a
drive.
hero point adds 2 flips to an action, but unlike
You know.
drive, you can only use 1 per action.
I'll use a hero point too, so that's 2 more flips.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
The angry face staring you down does not change, but you are kind of. It does get up and sort of lift you with it, and sort of push you towards the rest of the group.
Okay, I just kind of slick cross-legged on the floor then. I'm kind of sulking now.
The calm half, which is now sort of which is now sitting at the desk, just kind of goes, "Come on now, there's no need to get so agitated." And he just kind of like grabs the hand of the angry half, and they merge back into the double-faced person that you guys saw when you walked in. He goes, "I apologize for that. He can fly off the handle sometimes."
Oh, I don't blame him. This guy's been agitating me all day.
I just kind of smile at Armor X.
Yes, well, I suppose I should start by asking, well, what do you think of Alpha Prime? We have such a reputation these days. I worry it's a difficult one to hold ourselves to.
I'm personally impressed, and I'm glad that I got accepted here. Feel privileged.
Yeah, it seems like a great place.
You are strong warriors.
I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully you will have long and fruitful careers here. Now, as you may already be aware, we generally have heroes work in teams, particularly new heroes. And well, I thought that the five of you, based on your aptitude scores, actually make a surprisingly good fit.
You know, I was thinking that myself.
We have we have worked together in the past.
Well, that's
Literally.
excellent then.
Literally hours ago.
Ah, yes, that whole business. I'm glad you brought it up because that also sort of brings me to the second reason I wanted I wanted the five of you to operate as a team. Recently, there have been, well, to put it bluntly, the police force has had a shipment of weapons stolen. A lot of that shipment contained sort of anti-power rifles and machines and mechs. Very scary stuff to have in the wrong hands.
Ah,
We've been scouring the city looking for them, and we think and it seems we have a tip on where they might be located. And you might be interested to find out that the one of the people tipping us off actually wished to speak with the five of you personally. He's the owner of FCR Electronics.
Is that the place we burned down?
We didn't burn it down.
We
You guys
might have
burnt a
helped
lot
a
of it.
little.
But to be fair, it was already burning some when you got there.
We
Oh,
only
yeah,
added
but
a bit
does it-
of fuel to the fire.
Didn't we cause like a massive explosion? Or I guess
Don't
kaboom.
worry about it.
yeah.
Listen, no
for the
one
greater
saw
good.
that. Listen, no one saw that.
And I'm guessing there were no civilians around when Croc was just unloading.
Well, to be fair, he was unloading into the store. Not anyone. Any rubberneckers probably wouldn't be in the line of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, except for
I mean, if they were in the store, they'd probably.
If
we
they
were
if
the
they were in the-
rubberneckers who were in the way, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
But that's fine. You guys are heroes. You get shot at.
Yeah, no. Does Croc have anti-power rounds?
I'm gonna say in his gun, no.
Not yet,
At
anyways.
least not yet. At least not yet.
So
And he just
Hey, we're already
Well,
making connect.
I'm not sure what else to say other than I wish you luck in your careers, and if you have any questions for me, I'd be glad to answer them.
Yeah, I got
What
one.
happened to? I got a question. What happened to that powered villain? Because while he was a force to be stopped, he was talking a lot like he was sort of troubled.
kind of say a lot of people are pushed around these days. No one gives a shit about them.
It's
What happened to him? Is he okay? Did we? I don't know. We incapacitated him. What happened?
Well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say at this point. He was taken into custody by Officer Felicitas and her men, which I believe you met. I heard a report from her that she ran into you.
You have anything nice to say about me?
She tends to keep her reports rather professional.
If you say so.
I got a
Speaking
question
of
for
that,
you.
speaking of that officer. Oh,
Oh, wait.
yeah, I guess I'll go. Speaking of that officer, do we get to keep any of the guns we find?
What?
Yeah,
From the shipment.
Yeah.
The shipment.
Those guns are Dynamo City police property, but
They're stolen right now. Finders keepers, right?
That's not how that works.
Now listen, if we reclaim them, we did a good deed, so then we deserve them.
I like the way
we
you
see
think.
we always see to it that our heroes are properly compensated for their effort.
I say score free guns.
I will make sure that all the stolen property is returned.
Good enough for me.
The angrier side of the face kind of barks. You better.
I blow him a kiss.
Aw.
And say cheer up. I want to charm him. I'm trying to charm him. Get on his good side.
I guess give me charm empathy.
That's it. 2. I'm gonna spend another hero point too.
I mean, you do have.
You're not a charming person, to be fair.
I've got 2 charm. I could try.
You're not particularly empathetic.
No, I'm not very empathetic at all. It's more sarcasm.
The angry face side just kind of starts sort of gritting his teeth, and the other side, like basically one hand pats the other as if a gesture of, "Hey, calm down."
I look away. I'm a little rattled.
Where's the electronics owner anyway?
I suppose we should meet up with him.
I believe he's currently at the store just taking stock of, well, the damages.
What's left?
Yeah, there were quite a few of those.
I have a question.
Damages, that is.
Yes,
Sir,
of course.
are those windows openable? Like, can you open any of those windows behind you?
They're just for show.
Is there anywhere? Is there like a? Are we on the highest floor?
I would say right now you guys are on the highest floor.
Where's the roof access?
May I ask why?
Just trust me. I it's the fastest way to get to the store. Well, for me at least.
The angry side of the face goes, when he says "May I ask," he means tell him, you shit face.
I want him. Well, gonna save it for a surprise, but Armor X. Is there a lot of room in this office, or is it like really cramped?
It's like an executive suite. It's a big room, but I mean, if you're planning to make like a jet, don't.
No, it's not a jet. It's not a. No, he's not gonna make a jet.
Black Hawk helicopter.
I'm gonna say he does give you directions to the roof to like.
Armor X immediately runs to the roof, jumps off, builds his bike, but the bike in midair turns into a flying hover bike. He's gonna fly towards the electronics store.
Okay, that's a weird. The time frame is a little weird. I guess the rest of you guys run out.
Oh no, I'm latching on,
You
dude.
take the lift.
Can't support all of you. It's one bike.
Can I
How tall
can I
is the
get you to
building?
say you make the hover bike and hover outside to wait for them?
What? I have to wait for them?
No, nah, dude. No,
I
no.
mean,
See,
you have to.
We
I know your
think
team.
think of it this way. Basically, what you just described was he showed you a map of where the like roof access points are, and you ran out of his office and jumped off the roof and flew to the store.
No, he ran off and like he jumped off in front of the window so we could all see him.
Yeah, that's actually it.
So we're just standing in the office and he's flying off.
Yeah, Kaboom just says, "No, I'm sure he'll come back for us."
I'm not waiting around for that.
I just wanted to show off that his bike has two forms.
I just wanted.
I did mention the hover bike, Dingle, to be fair, in our conversations. This isn't like out of left field.
I mean, and to be fair, I also want you guys to show up to the electronics shop together. So,
Not my fault they can't build bikes out of that.
The image of him, like we're
Just running out.
And he runs out and jumps off the roof, and we're talking to the guy, and he's just flying away in the background.
He just like randomly asked where the roof acts, and then runs off to it and jumps off.
That man is punctual, very heroic.
give me agility and piloting.
Alright, I'm going to hero point the fuck out of that. To drive. I don't have any fear because I still don't have any jokers in my deck. Yeah, sure, I'll take 3 successes. How's it look, Dingle? How does it? I'm sorry, I'm just really excited to show off the hover bike.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I can't see it, but what the fuck is the CEO's reaction?
He just kind of he kind of like looks at you, sort of flying off from the window, and then he looks to the and then he looks to the group, and he just sort of goes, "That was a bit abrupt." Well,
Zelos' images.
Whoa. What just happened?
Look at the chat, Brown. Zell posted a gift of basically what happened.
Yeah.
If I remember
Someone
correctly,
pin that. I don't have pin like privileges.
if I remember, that's Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with C successes, it's got to at least look a little impressive to the CEO,
It
right?
looks
Dingle?
just like that. It looks just
I'm not
like
I'm
that.
not giving you that.
You're not giving me that.
Who does it look impressive to? I mean, you're flying off, dude.
Yeah, he's just leaving us in the dust.
I guess we're on the lawn.
I asked the guy if he could call us a cab. You think you call us a cab, we can get a lift?
You guys got
Yeah.
Uber here in Dynamo City?
We could.
It's actually
we could do that.
Zuber.
It's Uber.
Thanks, buddy.
I flip him a quarter for your troubles.
Here's a nickel. Go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face.
All right.
I'm sorry. I just got really excited.
Well,
It was really funny.
It was funny.
all right.
Armrex will wait for them outside of the shop, though. When they arrive in their cab, he's just he's sitting on the ground next to his bike, and he's just tinkering with some random, like, small invention.
Okay.
I'm like, look at the kid playing with his toys.
I'm gonna say you arrive and say that.
At least I have a way to get around town reliably.
I've been taking
I
the.
thought we did too, but
Yeah.
This is a what? Sorry guys, this is a one-man bike. It wasn't designed for anything else.
anyway, you could design 5 one-man bikes.
That's a lot of matter. I'd have to make.
Just like he's just gone, dude. I mean,
Just
like we gotta find another way to get over there. He left.
I keep looking at the. It's too perfect. I want to draw that now.
You just like jump out the whole fucking.
But instead of the
main,
but,
and then
but
you, like,
it's also the CEO in like front of him. That's in like the foreground.
You know, the CEO is like that guy, and then we're like looking at the CEO watching you fly away. All right, Dingle.
All right. So I'm gonna say you guys are now. So you guys are outside the store, and I'm gonna say you guys head in. And after a while, looking around, you kind of you notice someone in there, just kind of like looking through the stuff. It looks like a very short, kind of like dog-looking guy.
Is he doing something?
He's just he's kind of sorting through things, and he just sort of every now and again you hear, "Ah, damn."
Armax is gonna walk up and just politely say, excuse me?
Oh, well, hey there.
Hi, we're the heroes that stopped the villain that kind of blew up your store.
Wait, we're here now too?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, we took
Okay.
we took a
Yeah.
cab.
Yeah.
we met
I
up.
just-
Armax waited for everyone.
Dingle, what was the
okay,
CEO
okay.
called again?
Did he, I don't even think he introduced himself.
The
Oh,
CEO
he was
of
supposed he was supposed to. His name's Gemini.
Well, we kind. Well, I mean, it was
Gemini.
that meeting was cut a bit short because of a certain someone. I'm not gonna say who, but
It's you.
Gemini said that you wanted to speak to us.
Well, of course, I absolutely wanted to speak to the fellas that saved my shop, well, as much as they could.
Armorex, while he's listening to this guy, is gonna make a broom that has X branding, and is going to sort of sweep up the floors as he's listening.
I
It's
want
like
to see
a
if I
broom,
can
but
add-
like the bristles are in an X shape.
No,
I wanna-
like no. The plastic part that like that holds the bristles has like an X on it.
I
The
like my
Croc is
idea
gonna
better.
examine the bullet-riddled
good.
electronics.
say, I wonder who
Vill-
shot those.
Villains are up to anything these days.
But yeah, Armorex is gonna help clean up while he's listening to this guy. Just sort of
What
sweep
a-
the floor.
I want to
I'm
see
the
if I
owner.
can add-
I'm the owner of this fine establishment. Stephen
You look-
Christopher Ragley. Most of the fellas here call me Scraggly, though.
Oh,
Nice to meet you. Any, so you looking to get this place demolished?
What?
Oh, yeah, I thought maybe you wanted to start fresh. Never mind.
We're good at, we're pretty good at demo work. As I light my hand on fire.
I think old Dalton did enough around here. You don't need to trouble yourselves.
don't
Dalton.
do
Poor
it.
guy.
Cards.
Did you know that, man?
Oh, I did. He used to be an employee of mine.
Let me
yeah.
guess, you fired him and he came back for revenge.
What happened? Well, who was
I-
that man? He was talking about being pushed around and stuff like that. He seemed very troubled.
Seemed like a real pansy.
In response to being mean, Armax is going to just gently sweep Larry.
I refuse
I
to be
don't-
swept.
I sweep Larry.
Both of you give me brawn.
You know, I just realized.
Using
Brown
your
is
point.
Brown is one letter away from brawn.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
Drive. Use up the rest of my drive. We have a bit of a short session. Okay. Yeah. I kind of like the tie.
The
I kind of want to hear what happens with the
unstoppable
tie.
I'm
force
using
versus
a
the
drive,
immovable
dude.
object.
I'm doing it, dude. Fuck yeah!
Yes!
dude.
Fuck you.
Uh,
Sweep up Larry.
Sweet buffalo.
I'm gonna say with Brown's Joker, I'm gonna say you go for the sweep, and Larry, you try to kind of like you make a motion as if you were gonna try and like knock the broom away. I'm gonna say Armor X, you are gonna like demake the bristles and then remake them around Larry so he gets kind of tangled up in them.
It's fucked up, dude. Please put me down, please. I am a lobster.
I'm gonna say Armor X, so that Larry can still contribute to the conversation. You're gonna sort of upturn the broom and kind of hold it next to you, so Larry's kind of like
Upside down.
yeah. So Larry's like upside down, but like
People who are emotionally troubled aren't pansies, Larry. A lot of people go through a lot of different things. Everyone's life is worth something.
What are emotions?
I know, man.
Armor X not gonna be a dick, but he's kind of done with the conversation. He's gonna gently pick up Larry and put him on the nearest shelf. You make the broom.
Upside down
It's-
though.
I can't rightly say why he would do it. Dalton was always a quiet fella. Maybe.
Did he
But,
ever talk about any problems outside of work?
Oh, he wasn't the type that opened up like that. Not that I didn't try. I always try to treat all my employees like family. Maybe that's why he chose the day I was away on a business trip over in a different sector to have his little, well, meltdown, I suppose.
That's kind of heartwarming in a twisted way.
I gotta say though, I never knew Dalton had that kind of firepower. Surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he took the... Wait, what? Wait, what?
Huh?
It's more so thunder power.
Well,
Sorry.
he never showed any. He never showed any signs of having powers before.
Well, like I said, he wasn't the type that was very quick to open up to people.
Gemini said you had a lead for us on.
Yeah.
Something.
So, the other day. Now listen. I am not the type to have any sort of discrimination towards people with powers. I mean, technically, according to some people, I'm powered myself. He kind of points to himself. Not that being a little dog is much of a superpower like y'all.
How tall is this guy? Like,
Might be
He's about
closer than-
he's about like 4 feet tall.
I click and I clack.
But
I want to give him
these
a good old
folks,
head pat.
these folks did not look like any good.
What did they look like?
He points at me.
And what did their guns look like?
Could
Well-
you stop with the guns for 1 second?
I don't like
This is business, kid. Put out.
What did you say?
This is business, kid.
Well, they
We're
didn't
here
have
on
a-
an investigation, not business.
I am investigating. The guns.
Tell us where the guns are.
Where are the fucking guns?
Well, that's the strange part. They didn't seem like they had guns when they came in. But I noticed I'm pretty good at being a little sneaky if I need to be. And I noticed one of the fellers, he pulled a gun like a cop would have out of his mouth. Showed it to the folks he was with, and then put it right back in. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Oh, he's like a sword swallower, but with guns.
Maybe that's his power.
Now listen, I didn't want to get too close to these fellas. I didn't know what else he had eaten. I didn't know what else he had had for breakfast that day. But I did mention him telling something about heading over to the docks outside, on the outskirts of this sector.
I guess that's where we're
Is there
heading.
anything else you could tell us before we head there?
Just to be careful. The fellas he was with looked nasty and big.
Still smoking. Kaboom just says.
I love the idea that Kaboom is just like slightly blackened and smoking like a Looney Tunes character.
He's
this
still
whole
in
time.
absolute agony this whole
Careful,
time.
it's my middle name.
I need to find a way to get Kaboom like a novelty Daffy Duck bill that he can blast to the other side of his head. So what were you gonna actually say though?
Oh, that's what I was
Dude,
kind of picturing.
Careful is my middle name.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we're off then.
You be
Thank you
safe,
very much.
fellas.
Thank you very much for your cooperation, Scraggly.
No.
If you ever need
thank
anything,
you.
if you ever need anything, Armorex makes a business card that has like the blue X on it, and hands it to him.
That's all it is a card
Wait.
with a blue X on it.
No, it has like a phone number. It has like some contact info on it, but the biggest part is like a big X.
So, are those cards permanent, or do they also disappear?
I can make the matter that I make, I can have disappear at any time. But if I don't want to, it can just sort of become matter and stay in reality.
So like later in if you find out like this guy's kind of crooked, you can just dematerialize your card at will.
Yeah, but if I don't want to, an item can stay materialized forever until it naturally deteriorates.
Yeah, so like if you died, it would still like be there.
Yeah.
And also like if you just felt like removing a shirt from existence 20 years later after you made it.
But I have to have made the item. I can't dematerialize anything.
What? So do you?
I love the idea that Brown has invented of Armor X like creating his own merch with his power and just
like, nah,
one day just Thanos snapping them all out of existence.
Yeah, like does he know? Does he like remember every single thing he's ever made and then give it to other people, or just like?
He's pretty smart, but I
and
don't
he
know.
sends it?
I'm keeping it kind of vague because I'm not entirely sure, but that's the best I can explain it right now.
Hey, Dingle, Can I ask this dog if he wants to be my sidekick? I'm like, hey, you wanna try to become a superhero for real? Be my sidekick? I'm a approved licensed superhero these days.
Oh no, I'm a shop owner, and besides, I don't got any. And besides, I don't think I got the chops to be an Alpha Prime hero.
Man,
I'll be right back, guys.
You look pretty tough to me. All right. Yeah.
What?
I have to. Can you guys give me a second? I gotta do something real quick.
Actually, I don't have a second. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would.
He has 2 seconds.
That's true.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, I want to go smoke a cigarette, but I don't know if I should. Probably a bad idea.
Since the dog doesn't want to come with
like
me,
Waltz, you definitely should.
I'm just gonna give him a little head pat. Be on my way.
Tends to be like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give him a head pat, but I'm a lobster.
You snip his ear off.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like imitating human behavior at this point.
I'm gonna say head pats are brawn empathy.
I'm actually kind of killer at that, to be honest. Do I still flip healthy?
You are still healthy
yes,
till 8.
you are 1 health away from being injured.
Nice, dude. Wow, fucking
shit.
amazing flip.
Wow.
And for what? And for
Oh.
what?
God.
Look at that empathy.
Scriley's a fucking homie, dude.
That's actually all brawn.
It's a very strong pet.
It's a very firm pet.
You guys give Scraggly some pets. To most people, this would probably be like very humiliating and uncomfortable.
I'm back. What's
But
wrong?
you guys are just so good at it that he's like, oh well, thank you, fellas.
What's happening? I missed it.
Doc and Brown rolled the brawn empathy to pet Scraggly, and that's what they flipped.
Oh. Nice.
But Scraggly kind of. But wait, before you go. Now listen, you've given me, you've given this shop a chance to sort of rebuild. So I want to give you something in return. And he pulls out just like a fucking big wad of cash.
Oh, hell yeah!
I snatch it right up and say, "Thank you, sir." I'll split this later.
Hey, shut it up.
Armorex is going to grab the wrist of.
I'm getting. It's
again.
Hey, can we all reach for it at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Everyone
Armorex wants to divvy it
No,
up equally.
actually,
he doesn't want to
no.
take it all.
Oh, I
I want to reach for it.
I
I'm also reaching
100%
for it.
want this to be you guys all reach for it at the same time. But I
Yeah.
didn't know what-
What are we flipping to see who gets it first?
It's
honestly,
got to be agility something.
No, you know
Presents,
what?
dude.
You know what? So it's fair. We're gonna everyone give me one card. We're gonna high card it.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Whoa,
but
Give
Zed,
me
you
the
got it.
cash. Give me the cash.
Zed just got the crit.
They just got the crit.
That's so in character.
Kaboom did not clue in.
He just sort of stood.
I'm a fucking lobster. What do I know about money?
I mean, you're on the shelf. You were somewhat close.
No,
Croc,
but like, what's money?
I'm gonna say as soon as the money comes out, your eyes just like widen and sparkle, and just like with absolutely unbecoming speed for someone of your size, you just like snap it out of his hands before anyone has a chance to react.
He fucking does a death roll on it, dude.
Fuck,
You
it's kinda,
you take a moment.
pass.
You take a moment. You kind of flip through it, and you see there's a cool $500 there.
So,
I'm cool
Now,
enough.
Croc.
pleasure
I
doing
even
business.
Armorex is going to sort of grab Croc by the shoulder. Now, Croc. Before we continue our investigation, let's just split it up now, so everyone gets what they deserve. We all worked hard in that fight against the electricity guy.
I pat him on the head. I'll give you some pocket money if you're good, kid.
Oh, can I have some?
Armorex doesn't let go of the shoulder. Croc. It's not. Don't be as difficult as Francis.
I kind of say I punched him in the face and knocked him out, but you can keep my half.
Alright, I'll divvy it out. I hand everyone $5.
No. Armorex does not let go of Croc's shoulder. In fact, he tightens the grip a bit.
Ten?
I take the $5.
The fact that
Croc.
the most greed-motivated character got the high card on this flip was the exact reason why I made it high card, so this could potentially happen.
Croc. We're teammates now. We're co-workers. We're peers. You need to start building trust.
Does Armorex know how much money he got?
Armorex isn't fucking stupid.
And you need to start building us some of them sweet motorbikes.
I want to say only Croc knows how much money's there.
Yeah,
So-
but Armor X knows that it's not like evenly
I think Armor X knows that $5 is not an equal share.
I'll start building you things.
Can I try
Oh,
to convince
you
Armor
know-
X that it is?
No.
that is
Let me speak.
equal?
Let me speak. Fuck off. Let me speak. Armor X says to Croc. Now, Croc, I'll start building you stuff. You know what? The first thing I can do is build you a gun that automatically aims at the right targets. How does that sound?
You have my attention.
If I do that, can you give me some down payment ahead of time and give me my equal share?
So
Those pictures are.
You play a good hand. Better this negotiating business than I thought. You know what, everyone, here's your shares.
He
And
gives
is
us
it all-
he gives us $20.
No, is it equal?
Yeah, it's
Well,
equal now.
okay, you guys each have $100.
Nice.
I kind of pull Armor
See-
X to the side though. Hey, how hard would it be for you to make just money? Just print some money.
Croc.
You know, like
I
pretty
can make a
simple,
lot of
right?
things. Yeah, but that's very, very much illegal.
yeah, but it's fun.
Just put a little X on it.
Hold on, fellas. I want to continue the conversation.
What?
Oh, I think you have to go
I think
do
he's
something.
DRB.
I think someone came into the room.
With a gun.
It's the Croc.
Kaboom will,
The viewer-
Where's my money?
It's Rock IRL.
Kaboom will also take Croc aside and be like, "Hey, you kind of gave me a lot. You sure this is right?"
I'm gonna eat the money.
Are you gonna actually eat the money?
Yeah, I'm straight up gonna chomp it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Can
I
you
can't
hear us?
You guys.
You deafened the server.
He's not deaf anymore.
Oh.
Hello.
I don't
Hello?
really have pockets.
Uh-oh. Disconnect and reconnect. You can't hear me.
Who?
Hey, I think I can.
Hello?
As
you can move
uh-oh.
people, can
Oh,
Uh-oh. Hello?
hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
I'm freaking out, dude. Who can hear who, dude?
Hello?
Hello? I can hear you, Doc. Doc, I can hear you.
I can hear you, Brown.
I can hear you, Zoe. Oh,
Yeah.
you can hear me, dude? Okay, I'm not tripping, dude.
I kind of start feeding
It's up.
Larry. I kind of start feeding Larry the money, like I would like into a vending machine, because I find it so humorous.
Hold on, guys.
The sustenance is weak. I say, eating money.
He ate $200.
interesting storage there, so
Hold
no
on.
one can get to it.
finish.
I just keep eating it, yeah.
We'll be there in a sec.
What could have happened? He just like disconnected, or
I don't know. I can try. No, I don't think I can deafen.
I used to be
Okay,
able to.
hold on.
deafen.
Hold on, guys. I have my mic plugged in, but my audio parts aren't. I was wearing wool pants, and I put down my headset. Don't laugh. These were $200 headsets. I think I fried my headset.
Oh,
Oh.
No.
Not funny.
No, dude,
Still
that's
kinda
Fried
not
your
funny.
headset with wool pants?
Yeah, that's what makes it funny.
These are.
wait, can you hear us?
It's cold. I have you guys plugged in. I have my speakers plugged in currently. In the output audio, but I don't think the output audio is working for my headset currently now. I don't know what happened.
We'll try to play a video or something.
Where do the wool pants factor in?
Well, because they created static electricity because it's.
I
Oh,
doubt it.
I'm hesitant to
Yeah.
believe that that's the reason that happened.
I'm not a hardware guy,
Well,
but
no,
it doesn't
because when I
sound
picked up
right
my
to
headset,
me.
I felt a small like shock, a small like a bit of electricity go between my hand and my headset.
You saw the cartoon Static Shock.
That's gonna.
Could you stop laughing? My headset's fucking broken. These were $200 fucking dollars. God damn it!
Do you have a warranty on them?
I don't think so. I don't know.
When did you buy them?
Brought them off Amazon.
Well, how long ago?
Like back in like November.
It's not that long.
Yeah, you might see if they do have a warranty on them or something. Especially electronics that expensive, they usually do have a pretty decent warranty, even if they are from Amazon.
Anyways,
So
I can do this. Are you guys, when you talk, are you guys coming through my mic? Like, I
No,
don't
you
want
sound
like an
normal.
echo.
No.
You sound
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, sound fine. Yeah.
So we can just continue for now, and then I'll figure this out later.
Okay. I don't think there's not much left in the session, so it'll be a quick wrap up. So you guys each got $100. Cynical. What you missed was Larry ate his share, and then Francis then proceeded to feed Larry his share. So the party gains a net of $300.
If only Crockett kept the money.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say that you guys make your way and you head to the docks via Scraggly's recommendation. Just for the sake of time, I'm not gonna make you guys flip for this. And after a while of after like a bit of searching, you notice that one of the you notice kind of like what looks to be sort of like a decently sized building like on the docks with like a metal shutter down, and it has sort of spray painted on it, "Heroes fuck off."
Oh shit!
It
Guess we
looks
gotta go
like
somewhere else.
yeah, it looks like you're right.
I mean, technically, we're not heroes yet, right?
No, we are. We got accepted, man. We're heroes.
We got a team and everything.
Yeah. Oh, dude. While we're here, should we name our team?
Wow, that's rough. Team Lobster.
Team Lobster.
Lobsters aren't very creative.
That's pretty cool.
Are there any other votes?
My vote is for Team Lobster.
I vote for Team I also vote for Team
Oh wait, Cynical muted himself.
He did mute himself.
Oh, he unmuted himself and then muted himself again.
I'm just wondering how he feels about Team Lobster.
I mean, we got 3 right now.
I don't
Team
think Kaboom's too
Lobster.
picky either. So.
You know, like the television show Teen Wolf, but Teen Lobster.
Our flag's like it's like it has lobster on it, but then the lobster has little X's on the claws.
The Lobstars.
Oh, like crossed rubber bands.
Yeah.
Also,
it's
did you just say the lobster?
The Lobstars.
The lobstars.
Let's work on
Oh,
a team name later. Let's get this.
Lobstars,
Let's
I like that.
worry about detaining the villains and returning the stolen goods first.
You mean
There's
our
stolen
goods first.
goods that they stole for us to reclaim and keep.
All right. You say you guys do hear like some commotion going on sort of inside of that inside of this sort of building.
We want to like knock on the door. Or are we just gonna hero bust in, guys?
How about we
You're
just
allowed to do
wait until next session? I don't know. Let's like get ready. I don't know. I kind of can't concentrate anymore now. Since what's happened?
I do have an ending if you guys bust in.
I kick the door in.
Wait,
Pull out my gun and shoot the lock.
We all do this at this.
I kind of just like,
Amarex
hit
is
it.
gonna try and kick the door in at the same time.
I hit it with my claws, dude. It's a fucking team effort.
I mean, I think you know what I'm gonna try to do.
All right. So you guys.
This
Okay.
guy's getting fucked
so-
up.
This is gonna end bad.
Oh fuck.
Let me, Jesus. You know what? For the sake of time, I'm gonna say that an explosion will do the trick. So, we brought explosives.
I'm no longer healthy, so it's only 8 cards.
Damn.
Yeah.
Holy
Only 8 cards, dude. Whoops, only
Yeah.
8 cards.
8 cards, 8 successes.
Jeez.
You place your hands onto this metal sheet, and it kind of like glows for a moment, and then with like a loud bang, it's just not there anymore. Along.
disintegrates.
You fucking atomized it.
However, sort of as the smoke is clearing from the explosion, you guys hear sort of like the clicking and cocking of guns.
Autobots.
Oh, Cynical muted himself and deafened.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we're gonna just end the session, so it'll be fine.
So we're pretty much starting next time with a bunch of guns pointed at us.
Yeah, so you see there's like a lot of goons with guns pointed at them, and there's sort of like a dude there's kind of like just sort of like a dude in the middle who's like very obviously kind of the boss, and he just goes, "Ah, you guys showed up. Welcome. Let's have a little chat."
I kind of
Next
say,
time on RPG.
kind of like, well, shit, probably shouldn't have barged into them. They have all the anti-powered weapons.
All right. I hope this session was all right. I'm still a little out of it.
no,
No,
it was good.
I
Yeah,
thought it
good
was
session.
hilarious.
I
man.
thought having each character have like a chance to show off a little bit.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
I thought that was a
Yeah.
cool idea. In retrospect, I should have thought of a way to make it move a little snappier. I feel like that took up a lot of the session.
Dude,
I thought
listen,
that was
listen.
fine. I liked it.
You're saying that. First of all, I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode because I really want to hear that part again because I did not catch a lot of it. Second of all, it was perfect, dude. I had to take a dump, dude, and I was like, you guys were, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? And I fucking popped back in, and then it was my turn, dude. It was a sweet deal.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I didn't have to talk for shit because everybody else was going, man.
I was very enamored with the idea of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, of showing what the top brass at the agency was, while also giving each of you like a cool flip.
Yeah.
I like how you
yeah.
I like you made the instructor people like related to each person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice.
It was like something you'd see out of a movie.
I'm just gonna volunteer to start up these hero points just because I got.
I figured you would. I know we're cutting it a little late for you and Zegend. So first of all, you're all getting a hero point from me. Great session.
Hell yeah.
Second, Zell. Who are your heroes?
Well, he may not be able to listen right now, but I gotta give it to Mr. Jump Off a Roof and leave your teammates for that amazing moment. And second off, I mean, Croc just hoarding all that money was great.
Croc getting that money in that.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that was a perfect crit.
I was originally gonna ask everyone to flip agility, and then I'm like, no, it'll be so funny if Croc gets it, but he doesn't have high agility. It has to be high card.
Oh shit!
It was definitely a good call.
Yeah, that was great.
Speaking of Croc, who are your heroes, Legend?
I really liked Doc throughout this session. Just the constant sass. It's funny.
It's just fun.
Burning
It's
a
just
hole
like-
in the window of the CEO's office.
I don't think I got to do that one, but I was trying.
No, I thought you did. I thought you ended
It's
up.
the
I don't
thought
know.
that counts. It's the thought that counts.
And my other one, he just left, but it's going to Zell for his insane, explosive performance. Fucking blowing up that guy and then
I forgot
disintegrating
to
the
ask
door.
him if he thought that. Sorry.
What happened?
What was the last thing you said, Zedge?
Just for Kaboom for, like, disintegrating the door. And also, like, blowing the fuck out of that guy.
The
And
human
also
grenade
remaining
move.
charged for the whole session. Have it.
Doc, what are you thinking? Who are your heroes of the session?
I think Zell definitely for both of his explosions. They were top tier. And Brown for eating all that money.
Brown for eating almost half of the team's money.
I'm a fucking lobster, dude. What do I need money for?
You're just like, this is the worst tasting seaweed I've ever fucking had.
Oh shit.
Well, seeing as how you're the only one who's not currently left, who's not currently muted and deafened, who are your heroes, Brown?
Well, my first hero is gonna be Doc for just being real sassy this session, just being a real fucking, just a real anti-hero. You know what I mean? I feel like that's pretty heroic, and also for feeding me his $100. And my second hero, I was gonna make Cynical because of him jumping off the roof and flying away and then still waiting for us.
Yeah. The jumping off the roof was hard not to give a hero point.
Yeah, just that image was fucking killing me, dude. That shit killed me.
It's definitely an honorable mention in my book.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
pretty great.
It was a really good session. I also wanted to give it to the Croc, to be honest.
I love the Croc just snatching
Yeah,
the money,
for
too.
that money shit was so fucking funny.
The money snatch.
All right, I'll give you a fair share, $5 each. Dude. So good.
And Cynical just said that his points are going to Zell and Larry.
Easy hero points. I didn't even get to use all my hero
We got
points.
Red Lobster.
Okay. Cool. I'm not really that hungry, personally.
Dude,
Why are you wearing gloves?
Brown?
That's-
Brown
What was
got
that?
Brown got Red Lobster
Oh.
Dingle.
That's messed up that they make you eat lobster.
Oh
during
shit!
RPG.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
But so the only thing left, I think, would be anti-Joker.
I think I never used mine this session because all
you
the
did not. You did not.
those Jokers all were perfect to be Jokers. There was no life or death situations, no nothing.
Oh.
Does it get passed on?
I mean, if the group wants it to, I mean, we could. I mean, there's no rule saying that the previous anti-Joker can't be the next anti-Joker. We just generally don't do that.
I feel like in this case, since Doc hasn't had a chance to use it ever, it should still be Doc.
I agree.
That's fine by me.
That works, I guess.
Nice.
We're in a subway again, guys.
We're in a subway.
Yeah, the
Not
sound,
Yeah, we still got the
fresh.
ambulance.
the groovy guy.
What was that guy's name, dude? The subway guy?
I'm so.
Jared.
Jake.
No, not
Talking about the
Jared.
dude- are you
Was
talking
it
about the
Jared?
kid-
Yeah.
It was
Talking about the
Jared.
Diddler?
Dude, I'm so fucking full.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Yeah,
saying
it
we're
was
not
Jared.
at that subway with our boy Jared.
Whoa. Jake from
Alright.
State Farm.
Heading out. See ya, dudes.